Like, big dent. Yeah, something like that. Anyways.
Alright, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Goofy Nugs.
We got a special guest today.
We do.
Our second one ever.
Our second guest. You want to introduce yourself?
What's up, everyone? This is Dan. Alex and I were roommates freshman year and sophomore year of college, and we're really like brothers at this point. But yeah, it's cool. We're all catching up, and it's a pleasure to be on the show.
Yo, pleasure to have you, man. So we got a couple topics right off the bat, right? So, okay. Well, we can start with. We'll start back in sophomore year. The intramural soccer team, we won the championship, and it was kind of a rough go in the beginning. We had like a bye too, so it was kind of easy, but there was a lot of commotion during the finals, or maybe this might have been the semis. But anyways, we win, and we're hanging out. You know, we're kind of cleaning up or whatever. But then we hear like a lot of commotion and screaming and cheering, and we're like, damn, was that like a close game? Because they play two games like side to side. And we're like, oh, damn, it was a close game. Someone probably won, scored a crazy goal. We look over, and then someone screams, oh, you grabbed my balls. We're like, what?
Hey.
It was just like...
It was me.
Huh?
I mean, no, keep going.
So that was pretty random. I thought that was hilarious. Like, intramurals is not that deep for someone to grab someone's balls.
Yeah.
A
little more than grabbing, too, I heard.
Yeah. It was kind of funny, though. Like, it was a big crowd. Like, everyone was jumping up and down. I thought someone was, like, cheering, and, like, I thought they scored. And I'm like, oh, bet, that's cool. Yeah. And, it was just kind of weird.
They were celebrating him getting fondled. In the field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They started fighting, like, actually fighting for that? Or they just, like, wrestling each other?
I think they probably were wrestling and then...
Oiled up
on the turf. It's crazy. But anyways...
Good, like, knee slide with that.
Yeah.
No turf burn. But nah, that kid, the kid who was actually fighting Russ fought a couple times.
Oh.
It was that kid. And were you in that one class? It might have just been Tahina that was in that class that we had with that kid. Because he was a civil engineering guy. The ponytail kid. The guy was aggressive.
Yeah.
He was the one who fondled the guy's balls.
So that happens, and we go to the finals the next week, and we win. I don't even remember how close.
That was the one we won?
Yeah, and so it's a Sunday. We always play on Sundays, and we're like, you know what? Let's get a little turn because why not? We won the championship. It was just something that we would do for fun. And then we pull up. I think people are starting to pull up to our apartment around...
Oh, that was after that? That's why we...
Yeah, so it was like maybe like 8 or...
Yeah,
maybe like
8 or 9.
Yeah.
Or 9.
This guy had the Kraken out again.
We had the Kraken out. I don't know if our other roommates were there or not. It was like a sweet thing.
No, I think it was just you guys. I think it was just like us. Like,
was Kylo there?
Kylo? He might have been. I don't know. I think it was mainly just the team.
Yeah, and we're going crazy. The Kraken is definitely kicking in, right?
I think Kylo and Leo were in their room.
Oh, they were just chilling?
Yeah, then Kylo came out at one point and like was like, what the fuck is going on?
Maybe he joined us at the end. I can't remember.
Yeah, he probably
But it got to a point where, I mean, people were like hanging out in the bed because, I mean, we had a decent amount of room, but there wasn't that much, so people were kind of standing on the beds. It's like, whatever.
Yeah.
And then either
People
Alex
were standing
or Russ.
on the bed?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Russ, maybe Alex, but
I remember, one of your guys' vents, I think, broke too, or something. Some on, like, your
Yeah.
ceiling broke.
Yeah, the overhead with, like, our HVAC system, like,
Yeah,
the
someone.
cover for it, and somebody pulled it down.
Yeah, and snapped it. I remember trying to like fix it.
I walked back in the room and it was just like hanging at like a 45-degree angle.
Unless you.
It wasn't me.
No, I
Well,
think
I
it
was
was
trying to
Alex.
help it. Yeah.
Because Alex was like very apologetic.
Yeah.
He was like, "I'm so
Yeah.
sorry, Dan."
Oh,
Because I was kind of
yeah.
like, "What the heck?"
Yeah,
But then,
that was pretty funny. I was kind of scared too because I'm like, that should not look like that. And that was really loud. That was like a boom, and it just kind of fell down.
off the Kraken too.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
didn't say it.
Yeah.
All right, so continue this. Oh, you gotta take a big gulp there.
Yeah. And so we're putting it back together, but it's still pretty loud. People are like, no, do this, and we're all trying to figure it out. No one has any idea. Somehow it snaps back together, and the night keeps going, and we're
Yeah.
having fun. We're being a little loud, and our neighbors across the hallway, like really nice, quiet people. They never really complain about anything. Like they wouldn't hurt a fly, and
Yeah.
they come knocking over, and they're pissed, and they're never pissed. So I'm like, Dan, because I remember looking at the people.
Wait, they came over
They knocked on our door
like after everything,
after all of us being loud,
and
and so,
like you guys had to talk to the TA too, right? Was that you?
not yet.
Oh wait, this
The
is
night-
before that.
The night keeps going on.
Yeah, this is before that because
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
there's a whole other section of this. But
Oh my bad.
I know like we had a vent from our room that kind of like attached
Oh,
Yeah,
to their suite.
yeah, it's like this
Yeah.
whole
So it's like-
place. You can hear everything.
They heard us from our room even across the hall, which was kind of crazy. And they were both like med students, and I think they were probably
Trying to get some
studying or
sleep,
trying to
yeah.
get sleep or something.
It was a Sunday night. At this point, it was probably like 11, 12.
Mm-hmm.
Rightfully so. We shouldn't have been making that much noise, but we were. Like, you know how it gets when you're drinking and the normal conversation, the tone of it just picks up the notch. It just becomes louder and louder, and it's no one's fault. It just happens because the conversations become a little more influencing, let's say. Anyways, I look at the peephole and I'm like, uh-oh, these guys are never at our door. I go back to Dan. I'm like, Dan, we got a problem. I don't know if you pulled up with me after.
So were we all there when this was happening? Because I
Yeah.
don't remember that at all.
Yeah, because we tell everyone to leave because they were like, hey, you guys gotta be like quiet or whatever. They were like, actually like, yo, we can hear this. What are you guys doing? Like, it's so loud, and I'm like, uh-oh.
Yeah, I think Lopez was like the only one actually like drinking that night. I feel like everyone was just kind of like chilling.
I mean,
Were you?
maybe. I couldn't remember, but we were like, all right, we'll move this. It was pretty loud. Let's move this party. So we're still loud, but we continue this thing, and we're moving it out of our apartment. We're trying to find like different rooms or like different lounge areas in the dorm apartment area to hang out at, and we're just like, we're super loud. This one guy's wearing one of the lacrosse helmets in the room. Like, he put it on, and we're just going around, walking around like animals. It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
And then I'm not gonna drop names, but there were some LED lights, exit signs that may or may not have fallen down, per se.
LED lights?
Like what are they called?
Falling.
Like the exit signs.
Oh yeah, because someone might have used their head to.
Someone
might have. This is all hypothetical.
hypothetically, someone, like, we're not really sure, but someone might have given it like a good old. I'm not sure. I didn't see it though. But also keep in mind, guys,
We knocked it off, dude.
This is kind of like COVID time too, and we were being loud, but I think the RAs or the whoever, the floor people, they were on our tails eventually. They weren't at first because our floor was pretty chill. Like we had some chill RAs. They didn't really care too much, but the ones below us and above us, unless we were the top floor, I can't remember.
We were the top floor.
The ones below us definitely cared, and they were trying to like, well, they first were honest about the masks. Too.
Well, yeah, I'll say. So we all rushed out as a group, and we're all like sprinting down this hallway, just making a muck, just running around, possibly knocking signs over, possibly. Might have not happened. But then, so we eventually break up because someone yelled at us, right? Or something, and we all like split.
Yeah.
And I think me and Chris, we somehow made it to the elevator or something. I think we just started walking and like acting casual and like made it to the elevator and got out of the building.
Yeah.
And so what happened to you guys?
I was with Dieter and we ran to his place because he just moved into the dorm too. He was transferring from Boston, and so we go down to his place with Rokib, and we're like, oh, it's chill. Like we waited for
Rokib, I forgot he was part of the team. Oh my god.
We waited for probably 5 minutes, like not that long. Yeah. We're like, oh, bet it's safe. Let's go out. Let's find the guys. We're walking out. Boom, RA. And we're like, uh-oh. And he starts chasing us. And so we book it. We're running down the stairs. And then this one zesty guy is like, you gotta stay or something. I don't know how he worded it exactly.
The one with the afro, or like the curly hair.
Yeah. Like, hey, stay there, boy. He did something like that. Maybe you were with us too.
I wasn't because Tuhina and her roommates were like also complaining.
Oh,
they live right underneath us.
Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, you gotta tell the people about that situation.
Yana, yeah, she was absolutely pissed. I mean, you got like a pharmacy student that just studies like all day, and then hearing this around like 11, 12.
Yeah.
On a Sunday. But yeah, that point, like, we got some complaints from them, and then Tuhina came upstairs at the same time that our neighbors were coming to knock over on the door, which was like crazy coincidence.
Yeah, that is crazy.
And then after that, like, you guys ran away, and I was just like kind of quiet about it because the RAs were around. So I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna fucking run.
Were you still at the crib then?
I think I went downstairs and I just started like talking to
Okay.
And her roommates, and like, yeah, I think after that I might have seen some videos, maybe, but not too sure.
Memory's a little hazy.
Yeah.
I know I came back up at one point. And
yeah, I think everyone's. I don't think we kind of all like.
Yeah, we all dispersed after that.
Well, we all met up at outside, and then we like started walking around a little bit.
Yeah, I remember I went all the way back to Block 20 with Chris and Alex, and we hung out for a bit trying to make sure things were calmed down.
Yeah, who had to talk to someone had to talk to the TA, right?
I think
Kylo did.
Kylo and Hill. The one guy like not even involved.
Yeah. Sorry, Kylo, for watching.
Oh yeah, I was there for that actually. So I didn't go downstairs right away. Julian came into the suite, but then the RA came knocking, and then was like, "Oh, did you see those kids running by?" And Kyle was like, "What are you talking about?" And like, he's just trying to like get them away from the door.
You should have been like, "Yeah, I saw those motherfuckers. Go get them. They went that way."
Yeah. So, but yeah, they came by and like tried to interrogate Kylo, but nobody's taking the RA seriously.
Yeah. They were doing the most.
Huh?
Like, I get maybe for what we were doing, like, maybe you should be telling something about it, like, to us, like, you guys should probably stop that. But they definitely took that to a whole new level. And they were honest about everything. Throwback to freshman year, they were honest for hanging out together, even throwing a football. That was crazy.
Couldn't do anything.
Could not do anything.
You guys couldn't throw a football?
No, because they would hear a football being caught, and they're like, "Oh, 2 people in a room? No."
Oh,
And
because of COVID.
Some
Yeah.
people still had roommates that was like
Yeah,
made no sense.
made 0 sense. I remember, like, what we can talk about some freshman stories in
Bro,
a sec.
when you went hiking.
You guys were on campus freshman year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there the second half. I originally was going to Geneseo, like my fall semester. It was a little cheaper, and I was like, but then they didn't have enough engineering classes for the spring, so I was like, okay, I gotta make a move. And then I came over to UB, and then that's when Alex and I got a room together.
Yeah. Multiple times, when the RAs would knock on our door or whatever, it would always be for something stupid. But back to the night we won intramurals, like we were all leaving for the first time, I think. No, this first time the RA came to the door. I think I might have been with someone, but I left the drinks at the apartment, and I'm like, you know what? Damn, that's a shame. Like, let's go get those back real quick. I go back, I pick up the backpack, throw back to the backpack with the drinks, and I'm like, bet, I got it. I step outside, boom, RA is right there.
Oh.
I'm like, uh-oh. See you later. And I book it. And the dude starts chasing me, but, of course, your boy's too fast, so he almost busted.
Like the Looney Tunes music in the background?
Yeah, he almost fell down the stairs, and I would have loved to see that. That was so funny. That, like, guys, I'm not mean like that, but he deserved it. I'm not gonna lie. He was just on us about everything.
He ate it?
No, he almost did. I was praying.
So he was chasing you.
Yeah, because he was on us from freshman year. No Diddy, but he was on us from freshman year, and he had a thing out for us. So I was like, you know what? If you fall down the stairs, that's on you. That's because that's you. But anyways, that happened freshman year as well.
He was taking his job a little too serious.
Yeah.
RA too.
Yeah. Like not even, getting paid.
Not even a CA.
Not even a CA.
I don't think Juan did anything for that. One time we had someone I think this is first week or something. Somebody knocks on the door and is like, "Is the CA here?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, he's in his room. You want to come in?" Because I thought it was one of his friends or something. Mm-hmm. So because I think she actually just said, "Is Juan in here?" And I was like, "Yeah, he's in his room." So then I just let her in, and she just knocks on his door because he had his door I think closed in his room, and he had to just talk to her while he was in his room.
Damn.
And he's like, "Yeah, never do that again." I'm like, I didn't know. I thought it was one of his friends.
Yeah. That's funny. Move on. All right. Next topic.
What do we got next? Pull up.
All right. Well, that kind of brings us into the dorm lifestyle. We won't get into too many details.
Like freshman year?
Yeah. We won't get into too many details because...
Why? What were you doing?
You guys know what freshmen do, okay? We don't need to elaborate. But
What do you
COVID
mean
was...
by that?
Yeah, we were doing our work,
We were
being
doing our
very
work,
scholarly.
COVID was a special time, though.
Stuck at the library all day?
Yeah, it's
Pretty
tough.
much. I mean,
You guys know how college students are. You gotta study. And the RAs, though, they were always on something because of COVID, and they had the craziest power trip. Luckily, thank God, shout out to the best RA, Adam. He had our back, and he made the entire year memorable. Best year for sure.
What do you do?
He was just the GOAT. He knew where we were coming from, and he was just him. So any RA who would try to talk us down, Adam would be like, nah. Adam would just have so much aura that anything that any other RA would say just wouldn't go through. But yeah,
Like, Adam was goated. Like,
he saved us from campus probation.
yeah.
Definitely multiple times, which we were on, by the way, a couple times.
I was probation.
I was on campus
that?
living probation twice.
How you get on that, bro?
I got on probation for the one write-up I ever got. That's how you know it was bad.
Which write-up? Who wrote you up? You don't gotta drop names, but
The one that chased you.
oh, yeah, okay. That guy.
Damn, so you guys had some beef with this guy.
If you're watching,
Bro, and he was like on the whole other side of woke, bro. He was like,
Yeah.
I don't know
he
why.
was even like your area.
yeah, he sniffed out everything.
It's just like the RA's.
He had
lounge was,
he had like
right there.
camera. He was hooked up to the camera system.
Probably was. 'Cause-
He might have low-key been obsessed.
yeah.
He saw a little bonbon coming out the shower.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're gonna have to write you up here. I'm surprised they never did anything when I was cutting people's hair in the dorms. They would do anything and everything except talk to me while I'm in the dorm or in the bathroom, like cutting people's hair.
Yeah.
I don't think they can come in while you're in the bathroom.
Well, we were just like dead ass in the main center of the bathroom.
No, you used to be able to get written up for being in other people's bathrooms.
Oh, cause like COVID and stuff?
Yeah, like if your RA saw that there was a person that wasn't supposed to be in that bathroom, you could get right up.
Oh yeah. Dang, I forgot about. Yeah, they're like, how do you know the code? Because they would know like their residents, and then
Yeah.
they'd be like, well, you're not my resident. You
The
shouldn't-
code.
There's codes to the
Those
different
codes for
bathrooms.
bathrooms.
Oh, not even to like inside your apartment.
No,
No.
we just had a key.
Yeah. There were so many times that they would try to write us up for whatever, and then at one point, like, I was just sick of it because I was literally just studying one night, and I don't know what they had going on in their mind, but they came knocking on my door, probably because of my reputation. But it was like a random check kind of thing, and it's like, well, I don't want you here. Like, I'm actually like, this was the one time I really was doing chemistry work. I know this because I had an
What are
assignment
they doing
due.
a check? They don't just check that.
No,
you're
they
there?
they were like, oh, I heard that you had I heard someone else's voice, because they would listen. They would put the ears up to the door, and they would listen, and be like, oh, I hear another person. And this happened. I don't know if you were there this time, but I was legit doing work because I had that assignment due, and I'm like, I haven't done this. I've had like a month to do this, and I waited till the last second. So I was doing that, and I don't know what he was hearing, but he decided to knock, and I'm like, the one time I'm actually innocent, he's still pressing me about it. So I'm going all in, right?
Yeah.
I'm cursing this guy out. I'm like, get out of my face. Like, you don't need to be here. I slammed the door on his face.
Is he like peeking your bed?
Yeah, he was looking around too, and I'm like, I would have.
Did he find anything?
No, he didn't. I was this close to Spartan kicking him.
Like that?
Just like,
Oh,
just like, cause he was like,
Right to chest.
yeah, he was asking for it.
Yeah.
And I had nothing to give him except that. And he kept pushing, and I don't know why he was like that. And then at one point too, like, he was trying to ask for my student ID because they would get your ID number.
Is that the same guy?
This is a different guy. And he was asking for my ID so he could write me up, and I'm like, I have no idea where it's at. And it was on my card in my lanyard, which is attached to my key. So I leave it out there. This was after, like,
Man, you sneaky, huh?
dude, this was like the fourth time I slammed the door in his face. He knocks again, and he's mad.
Is it multiple times?
Yeah, and he's like, well, first off, you can't swear at me. I was dying laughing at that point. But anyways, I step out of the hallway, and I close the door. I left my keys in there, kind of on purpose. It was probably a stupid
So you're
idea.
teasing this guy now?
I'm trolling the heck out of this dude. And he's like, what's your number? And I'm like, I don't have it on me, so I can't tell you my student ID number.
Phone number? He's trying to get your number, bro.
I guess. They all like me. But then he's like, oh, so where is it? He's like, so where? And I'm like, it's in my room. And so he unlocks the room. I go into the room, and I slam the door in his face again. And I don't know if I think he just finally left. Oh, no. So after I grabbed my key, I slammed the door in his face, knocks again, And then I'm like, what is he doing, right? Like, why won't he just leave? So then, you know what? I'm gonna leave. So I grab my key and I walk out of the dorm. And I think I go to, I don't know where I go. I was walking around the terrace or something, but I was just trying to get out of there because I'm like, this dude's getting me mad, but also I have to get my assignment done. So I just leave, and then he just leaves too. And either he writes me up or he doesn't. I'm not really sure, but he had my name, so you might be able to look up the name to write someone up. I'm not exactly sure. And this is just one instant, guys. This is one instant out of like 100 probably.
You
Of
probably
them just
can't
harassing me.
look up their name because, I mean, there could be multiple people with their name.
Maybe.
I guess maybe they'll have like a list of who's at where.
I'm probably.
I mean, wouldn't they have your name on like?
Yeah, they probably have a log like for the dorm too.
But they probably have to see your ID to like verify, maybe.
Yeah, because they probably wanted to get familiar with like who's on what floor and shit. Because I don't know, they were a little invasive at points. I feel like it was like
I never
very
really
unnecessary.
saw my RA.
That's a good thing though.
You were dorming like freshman year?
Dude, it's on
Sophomore year, yeah.
Oh, in South.
Yeah, because I
Yeah,
skipped.
RAs did
I
not
stayed
care
home
after
freshman year.
Yeah,
Save that money.
that's facts.
Yeah, that's always a good thing.
But if you're one of those RAs that
Kylo was.
yeah, shout
I
out
mean,
to all
I
the
don't
good
know if
RAs.
he was like pressing anyone. I doubt
No.
it.
No,
He probably just didn't care.
I think the RAs like historically were pretty lax. It was just that period in time because of COVID that they were like super on top of people.
Yeah.
It was
Oh.
like
Oops.
the halls were pretty dead, so they probably like hear things from down the hall.
Yeah.
We used to just get a clip for just like having a friend in there and just
Yeah.
talking. We're like, oh, we heard someone. Or if I played the TV a little too loud, we're like, oh, what's that? And it's like,
Yeah, he was playing like he had the TV on one time, and he
They
wasn't
got
even in the
pressed.
room. Yeah.
One of them.
well,
And he
that
wasn't
time
even-
I was showering, and
That
there
time
were
was a
people
little
in the
different.
room,
Oh.
but
Yeah.
they were watching TV. There was like 4 or 5 people in the room watching TV while I showered, and Alex was out on a hike, and he was like coming back soon. I
Yeah.
hop out the
Right.
bathroom, and like I'm in my towel, and the RA's knocking on my door. I'm like, why
No,
are you
you-
guys knocking on my
This
door?
RA is 4 floors above us,
Bro.
or 2 floors.
And on the other side of the building.
Yeah.
So like,
You got to walk outside actually to get to where he's at.
yeah, Wilk was what, like 8 buildings or like sections, something like that.
Yeah, there was a lot.
And I think he was like in Wilk 4. But I come out and I'm in my towel and I'm like, why are you knocking on my door? He goes, oh, is anybody in there? I said, no, I have my TV on. Listen. And I'm texting my friends that are in the room. I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up. Like, he's outside knocking. Like, everybody be quiet. And then, like, I heard them chatting, but then you just, like, heard it just stop immediately. And he's just like, oh, okay, that's a TV, okay. I was like, yeah, you want to look? And then I showed him, like, a little peek through the door, because the TV was, like, kind of in that door frame area. And everybody, they were luckily, like, hiding. And I was, like, covering a little bit.
Yeah.
But what I didn't realize was that we may have covered something that we shouldn't have covered. And that's when I got clipped.
Oh, and
Wait, what?
and so he was showing them the stuff, and I was legitimately getting back just at that moment, and I walk into the place.
Yeah, that's funny, too. Yeah, Alex just arrived, like, maybe 30 seconds after this was happening.
Yeah, and then like now he's asking like, "Oh, where were you?" And I'm like, "Wouldn't you like to know?" What does that matter? And then the dude steps in our room, and we're like, "Uh-oh, like, he's gonna find the people." Then he looks up, and this was totally my doing, but there was a plastic bag over the smoke alarm, and yeah, that's illegal. So they wrote us up for that, and I don't know if that was. I think that was my final write-up of my first term of campus living probation.
You get suspended?
Yeah.
Well, if I did anything after that, they would kick me off of campus living.
No, what happened was I took the blame for it because he was already on probation.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, damn, like, they're going to kick him off campus. I was like, all right, we'll just take it. So the one write-up I got was that.
Yeah, I knew
and
that.
it was like the worst thing you could do.
Yeah. I had a friend who got kicked out of where he was at because he had one extra. He had like 2 people in his room, and you're only allowed 1 extra person. So they had like a total of 4 people or something, and like he got kicked out.
Dang.
Not out of the school, just like out of the.
How many write-ups did he have?
I don't know.
They were just like his friends hanging out with him? Or?
Yeah.
Was this his first write-up?
I'm not sure.
way.
It might have been.
There's no way. Guys, I got legitimately like probably 13 or 15 or 16 write-ups. I can't even remember.
Maybe in like a week?
Yeah, probably a week. Week and a half, definitely. I accumulated a lot of them.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Do I regret it? No. And if you're one of those RAs watching, I forgive you. And I hope that you're surviving and thriving in this world now, because I'm sure you're probably getting made fun of for being a control freak in your corporate world or
That
wherever.
doesn't sound like you forgive him, though.
You're probably getting roasted right now, so I hope you're doing okay. I'll take it. I'll put it like
I
that.
definitely wasn't backhanded, guys.
Anyways, shout out to the good RAs, Adam, Kylo, Juan. We can move to the next topic though. So we got,
What do we got?
well, we can do that thread, but speaking of being younger,
How young?
well, like teenage young. You
That's
guys have
your
had
favorite, huh?
Wow. All right.
Dude, you can cut that.
Well, I'm sure you guys have had jobs maybe when you're a teenager or whatever, in high school, maybe middle school. Middle school was like an interesting time, but you can ref when you're younger, so you can ref the younger generations.
Hmm?
And so I was a ref.
You're setting yourself up.
I was reffing some kids. All right.
All right.
It's not like that. I was reffing some kids, and the worst part about it is the parents.
No handballs, huh?
No handballs, but the parents would get mad at me reffing their kids. Or, oh, why is this? guy
Why
reffing?"
is that? What were you doing to these kids?
Well, it wasn't me. It was the side ref. Okay,
Brush coating Shaggy right now.
guys, it wasn't me. But I wouldn't really call much. I would let the kids play it out, and they're pretty young, and they're definitely fighting because it was
Fighting. Hey.
they were a good.
What
they were
sport
gonna
was
fight.
this? Soccer?
Soccer. It was a close, definitely some close matches. Mainly because I just kept letting things fly. I wasn't calling anything.
I mean, what age was this? That you have refs? Like 12?
Yeah, this was like U14. And I was probably 17, I think. I was letting these kids just go at it. Mind you, too, they're probably around my height as well. I'm letting them go. They're fighting, and they're like, "Are you gonna call anything?" I probably should have just gave them a card for yelling at me, but I'm like,
A parent?
no, a kid.
Oh.
And this is just like one instance. It happened a lot. And then one time, like, there's this close match, and this was during playoffs, and these two teams had beef, and it was honestly a good game. Probably because I wasn't doing much.
Someone pulling a 2-foot, and you're like, play on.
I was watching the game myself, honestly. You know,
I was about to say,
You
did
just
you
had
forget
some.
you were the ref?
You had some popcorn, and it was like,
hey, pass the ball to me. Oh, wait a second. But the last play of the game, it's tied. It's tied 1-1, or no, it's 2-1. Let's just say red team is up against the blue team, 2-1, and the blue team comes back and they do a corner cross thing, and then they score, and I call it a goal.
Oh.
And so, like, you know what? The red team's mad because now they're tied, and it was pretty much the end of the game. Now they're going into OT. However, my side ref, she is the one that called the offsides. And I'm like, you know what? Gotta listen to my side ref right here. And the moms, they were not having it. They were yelling, and one of them threw a water bottle at me, and
Whoa.
I'm like,
dang, you catch it and take a little sip?
no. But because
Throw it back.
Yeah. There you go.
well, I rolled it back, and so, you know, it's still 2-1 because I called the other goal off. Because things were getting kind of intense, I let it play out, and I'm just praying the time's running out. I give the games like a couple minutes short. I'm just trying to get out of here, honestly.
Is that your last time roughing?
Yeah, it was. It's my last time,
That's it.
and I'm like, you know what? Let's just end the game here. They didn't score; it was offsides. I'm out of here. I'm not gonna hear from these parents, and yeah. So that sucks, and that's only like teenage soccer, and they get worse as you get older. But the soccer moms, they be on some stuff, and the soccer dads too.
Yeah, this is where you came up with a talk about soccer moms versus softball dads.
Yeah. So if you had to pick someone in an argument, who's gonna win? A soccer mom or a softball dad? Maybe it doesn't have to be softball. I don't know. Like maybe yeah, I think softball would be a good.
You got experience with that or something?
No, but they seem like the equivalent. So we'll start with you. What's your take on that?
I think soccer moms win at like every category, bro.
Yeah.
Like, the soccer moms they're diehard for their kids, to say the least. But like, she's coming over here with some orange slices. You know, she's really involved. Probably like.
You got the minivan.
Yeah, fat minivan and
Full of other soccer moms.
probably bringing other soccer moms or kids around, and I feel like they're so involved to a point where they'll really get at you because they're about that life, that soccer mom life.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. I mean, I don't know much about softball dads, I guess.
I don't know. It's just something I put out there. I feel like they seemed like the equivalent. So
Yeah, why not? All right, we got another topic.
other hot takes or Reddit thread.
You want to do the Reddit thread? I got it pulled up.
Yeah.
All right, this is a new segment we might do called Am I the Asshole? All right. So, here's the story I guess I got. 19 male, work in a fairly popular chain retail store. Everything started about 3 days ago when I was working the closing shift. One thing to note about our store is that if an item is not in stock, like the customer can ask us to order the item to any branch of their choosing to be delivered for the next day. The woman, I can't even speak, bro. The woman in question walked through the doors about 2 minutes before we were closing. Oh, that's the worst, bro.
Yeah.
You ever do that for like food? You're always like the last people and like.
I feel so bad that I've definitely done that before, but
Yeah, I used to work at Olive Garden and as a cook, and like if someone walks through the back, their like policies like you cook until like you're open until the last person leaves, and so we'd always just have to like we'd be cleaning and we'd be pretty much done, and then we'd have to like throw stuff back, and it's such a pain in the ass. You know, throw a couple pubes on there. Little of the dandruff.
extra cheese.
All right, let me continue this. Where was I? We were closing and walked straight to the register where I was working. She looked quite rushed and started explaining that she was here to collect an order she had placed. I politely explained that the area to collect deliveries had closed several hours ago, and that she would have to return tomorrow if she wanted to get her delivery. She began pleading and explained that she had been too busy taking care of her children, who were with her, to come and pick up her pick her order up. I explained that the delivery area had its own separate staff and anyone with access to the room had already left the building. She seemed frustrated by this response but left with her children. Damn, this is long. Since I was already scheduled to be working the following day, I knew I would have to deal with the woman and was dreading having them return to the store. As not only was she condescending and rude, but her children were quite loud and energetic and knocked over a lot of shit which I had to clean up. The following day, I was about halfway through my shift when the woman walked up to my register and placed a candle on the counter. Where do you think this guy works? A candle? I'm assuming like Walmart or something. Walked up to
multi-billion-dollar company.
Yeah. Walked up and placed a candle, which I rung her up for, and she started demanding that I track her order as she went up to the collections area, and they were unable to find the parcel. I checked the system and noticed that the order was placed over a month ago. Damn. So I told her that because she had not picked up her order within the 14-day window, the order had likely been sent back to the warehouse. She flew off the handle saying it was all my fault, and if I had just let her get the parcel yesterday, everything would have been fine. I tried to explain that the parcel would have already been sent back weeks ago, but before I could even finish my sentence, she picked up the candle and threw it at me. Damn.
Oh, wow.
That's like you, bro, with a water bottle. They just chucked it. It was one of those candles in a glass jar, and it hit me in the temple. Damn. Oh, that smacked right hard.
What if he just picked up a little shard?
Yeah, well, like it broke, like right on contact.
Dang.
It smashed to the ground, and I ended up falling and hitting my head. Damn, this is like a cartoon. Hitting my head on the wall behind me. Damn, that's assault right there. This dude's about to die.
Yeah.
And so
She started it.
Yeah, I mean, bro, imagine you're like, I mean, there's nothing I can do, and then like the customer just whips out and chucks whatever they got.
Well, now I'm curious to see what he's about to do, because he's like, am I the asshole here? Well, everything would seem like no, but what do you got to offer? What did you do?
Yeah, I mean, she had him square in the head. Damn, she got good aim though. As I was trying to get up, she started. Imagine she just picks up another candle and just keeps chucking it.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yo, what's up, guys?
What up?
We got Harry. Harry in the building. All right. So
What's up? I'm Harry.
Dan, nice to meet you.
What up?
all right. Let me continue this. As I was trying to get up, she started shouting even louder, and started throwing other various objects at me. Oh yeah, so she just started throwing more shit at him.
She seems like a monkey.
Damn, bro.
Bro, where's she finding all this shit?
I guess it's like I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what kind of store this is.
Sounds like a Walmart kind of.
She's like throwing everything that's like right at the register.
Yeah.
Gum packs and shit
Yeah.
like that.
And probably just nailing this guy.
You already knocked him to his ass.
Yeah.
The commotion must have attracted security as they ended up they even got security. And ended up taking her to the back and held her and her two children there until the cops showed up. And my manager told me,
Children?
yeah, damn.
Damn.
Children are probably joining in, just like beating up this dude. Give us our damn package, motherfucker. My manager told me to go to the break room until she called me on my headset. I ended up sitting in the break room for about an hour and a half. Damn. And this is right before closing too. I just went home. And my manager walked in with the cops. They sat down, started asking me a bunch of questions, and asked what happened. I told them everything. They asked me if I wanted to press charges on the woman. And even though I was not seriously injured, bro, I got like smacked in the head. Outside a bruise on my head, I told them I would. My manager told me to clock out early and said I could take the rest of the week off.
W manager.
Yeah, he getting paid though?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Probably got fired.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming he's working like an hourly job. Like usually you don't get paid if you take off.
Probably, yeah.
How'd he get knocked out and fired in the same day?
Manager said, "Yeah, we can't take this case on. You're done."
Dang.
when I went home, I told my mom everything, and she called me a heartless asshole. What?
Dang.
Well, what? And told me she didn't raise me like this. To get just smacked on the head.
That's crazy.
She's like, damn, you weak ass motherfuckers. She said I should have thought about the impact it would have on the woman's children to have their mother in jail. But why is she throwing shit then?
Yeah.
She has assaulted you.
Yeah, why is she aggressive outside in front of her children? Like
In a
it's just
public
the worst.
area to like just some rando guy.
Yeah.
Some dude trying to close out. And that I wouldn't understand how difficult it is to be a mother. I initially thought I was in the right, but after talking to my mom, I am now second guessing myself.
Look, man, I'm sorry if, like, your mom was wrong on this one too. Like, based on the information that you said, we're going off of that. So you could have typed it and had a slight bias. We're not sure, but based off of what you said, you know, I'm all for moms and the kids and everything, but
Yeah, everyone's saying the mom like is the asshole,
yeah,
like his mom, and I guess the other mom.
Yeah, his mom is an asshole.
yeah, like, do you not care about your son just getting rocked? Like,
Right.
because now that mom is a bad influence on the kids too. Like, yeah, you don't want them growing up with that kind of mom.
Right, and those glass candles, they can be heavy.
Those are like definitely like 5, 6, 7 pounds.
Yeah, I wonder if it was like a big one too. Like,
Maybe.
It's like one of those fat ones.
yeah,
Real bill.
clocked in the head.
She's like,
Yeah, I'm imagining her just like, full up like flinging that thing like 20, 30 miles per hour. Right in the dome. She had to be pretty close too. Like,
yeah, I mean, they were at the register, right? So
yeah.
It's like,
Imagine just like
point
boom.
blank, boom.
Did he get knocked out though? Like, did he get fully knocked out?
He said he
Died?
didn't. He said he just fell
He fell
and hit a wall. Yeah, behind it.
Bro got a concussion.
Yeah, bro got
Yeah.
double whammied.
And emotional trauma from the mom.
You think you get any money from that? Or like she just get arrested?
I don't know.
I mean, me personally, I'm not pressing charges in that situation, but like, also there should have been some corrective action. I feel like because
Yeah, it didn't even seem like
dude's
she
mom
apologized.
even like fucking justified it. Like how?
Yeah.
How you be like, oh yeah, you don't even know what it's like to be a mother, but like now you're just justifying women being irrational and like
Yeah,
But,
it's
you know,
like
just
it's
'cause
not
they're
even like
women.
she threw it once. She started throwing other stuff at it.
Yeah.
But who in their right mind is just throwing a candle at someone?
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe she doesn't need to be on the streets.
Yeah.
Under the right circumstances, maybe you could throw a candle at someone.
Right.
Man.
Right circumstances.
If you're that lady's man, are you staying in that relationship?
No.
Poor kids.
Yeah. That's a tough situation right there.
Alright, yeah, we can keep doing that segment if you want, or like change it up. Hopefully, like they're not all that long. That was long as hell.
Yeah.
It was like a full on
Either
story.
you gotta double speed that reading.
Yeah.
Bro, right at a 3rd grade level.
I'm sorry, bro. I had the pressure on.
That's okay.
Nah, alright. You want to do anything else? I gotta leave in about 5 minutes.
I mean, that seems good to me. Yeah.
Alright, well, there was one thing I wanted to do. It's called characters.
Okay.
So basically, we just have to come up with like these weird characters and give each person a character. So,
We're improv here?
yeah. What?
We're doing like improv?
Yeah, you just make up shit. So I'm gonna go with you're an officer, and you're pulling me over, and he's in the trunk.
Oh. What am I doing in the trunk?
You're my captain, and I gotta try and make him not suspicious of you.
So I can't talk.
Yeah. All right.
Alright. What are you saying?
Yeah. So.
I don't know how to start this right now.
Do you know why I pulled you over?
Yeah. Do you know why I pulled you over, sir?
No, sir. I don't know.
So, have you seen this picture of this missing man? We're doing random checks looking out for him, and your vehicle matches the description that we got from earlier.
No. Nope. I haven't seen that guy ever. I don't know what that guy looks like. What? Nope. I don't know him.
Alright.
Like, sir, I don't know him at all.
You mind if we do a brief check of your vehicle?
Oh, why? Why do you need to do that? I said I don't know the guy. I don't know him. Oh.
What's that?
That's just, I got a cat back there.
A cat? Why do you have a cat in the trunk?
He likes to stay out there. You know, I got rats in there, so he likes to eat the rats. That's probably what that banging was. He's probably caught one.
So should I arrest you for animal abuse as well, or?
No, he's got holes. I got holes popped out. You know, the exhaust pipe and everything.
That doesn't sound like a cat.
No, sir, it is.
Can you step out of the vehicle, sir?
Oh, okay. Do you want me to do like a drunk test? I drank a couple beers, so you should probably do that.
Let's see. You look fine to me. Can you pop your trunk, please?
Actually, I lost my keys.
How are you driving this?
A hot wired.
Wait. Is this a stolen vehicle?
Oh, no, sir, no. No, this is mine. I got my registration.
Let me see your license and registration.
I left those at home.
You just said you had.
Oh, I know, but then I realized, oh wait, you know, it's one of those days where you forget it at home. And it's like, oh no.
No, I don't. You should keep it in your vehicle at all times.
Well, you know, I don't have it, so.
That cat's pretty loud back there.
Yeah, he's hungry, you know. I feed him though regularly. Yep.
You want to feed him right now, or?
Yeah, I got like a little device on my phone. I just press it, yeah, and it feeds him. No reason to open the trunk. Like I said, I've never seen that guy. You know, I hate to say I'm sorry. I've never seen him.
Okay, so you haven't seen this guy Alex around?
His name's Alex? Nope. You know, I once met a dude named Alex, but nah, I've never seen him.
Sure your cat's okay back there? Went kind of quiet.
You know, he's probably like, you know how they hurl and stuff? That's probably what that noise is. Coughing up you know.
All right, sir. Well, you have a good night.
Yeah, we can end that.
Damn.
Alright.
Guys, I died.
Oh,
Who knows what Billy did?
alright, I gotta pick up my Thai food.
Oh.
Pho Van. You ever been?
I don't know.
They're like pho.
I've driven by
Or
it a couple
Vietnamese.
times.
Maybe I have.
Yeah. Alright. Should we end it?
Yeah. Well, thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks for joining us today,
Thanks for
Dan.
tuning in.
Thank you guys for having me.
Thanks for being here. Yeah,
Alright.
we'll get another episode out in a little bit. But make sure to curb stomp that like button and head kick the subscribe button and tune in next time.
Alright.
This is Goofy Nugs.
Peace.